All right. Time to get into some arguments. How's it going, Qwerty? Thanks for tuning in, man. For that. Except it's winter. Let's just jump in, man. Why not? Fuck Mitch McConnell forever. Here are our tings. Rocky for the first time. Rocky's a good-ass movie, man. I mean, hell. If you gotta go tune in, go tune in. I'm glad to have you here, but I'm glad I can retain your attention over Rocky. Again, good-ass movie, though. You definitely gotta check it out. If I'm anything as much as I am a politics buff, it's a movie buff. I love movies.
Oh, you look like a moron. God, you have a horrible physiognomy.
Physiognomy?
Physiognomy, yeah.
I mean physiology?
No. I mean, your face looks fucked up.
That's physiology, man.
No, you're a moron. It's physiognomy. Look it up.
Pretty sure it's physiology.
I'm pretty sure you don't know
You
shit.
know, physiologics, the study of, like, you know, human
Look
bodies
up,
and
look.
such. What's up, Hannah? How's it going? We're just hanging out.
What's up, dude?
What's good?
Are you a streamer?
Yeah.
Are you streaming right now?
Yes, if that's cool. Well,
Hello, I have a passion for bullying minorities. How's your day been?
I mean, like, I'm good.
All right. Are you?
So what's your passion for bullying minorities? That's kind of dumb.
You know, personally, I personally.
Like, are you stuck in middle school or like?
No. I'm not stuck in middle school. Personally, I'd say that I am like what I would call an equal opportunist bullier. Because I don't care what you are, you know,
But
depending
you
on
just said you don't care what somebody is, but then you say you like have a passion for bullying minorities.
No, yeah. But minorities, I just go a little bit deeper, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of dumb.
No. I think personally it's very smart, you know? You just have to teach everyone, you know? You have to teach
No,
everyone.
you just have to like grow out of it. I hope you do.
No, I think...
What's up, Papa?
guys? Yeah, I just finished that new I watched that new Denzel Washington movie on HBO Max. The Little Things. It's pretty good. Solid like crime drama type beat, you know? I skip that guy every time. I see him every night.
What's up, dude?
What's up?
Not much.
So politically, where do you lie?
Secessionist. How about you?
Secessionist. I mean, like, are you right wing, left wing? There are secessionists who believe in like, you know, communist states and stuff like that. But
Economically left wing, or not super left wing, but like left of center slightly. Socially more right wing.
so I'm guessing
But it depends on the issue. It really depends on the issue.
So I'm guessing you're like libertarian and you just don't like the federal government.
No, I fucking hate libertarians.
So why are you a secessionist?
Secessionist because I don't believe I want a strong administration, but I don't believe, not even administration, I don't believe the current governmental system is capable of not only sustaining itself, but representing the needs of the people who live underneath it.
Do you believe in democracy?
No.
So what is the purpose of the state then, if not to provide the people with what they deserve or what they choose?
When I say I don't believe in democracy, I don't believe in. I believe in a representative republic, but it would have to have quality control for who can vote. Like I'd be much more partial to the idea of, or the original idea where only like property owners could vote. I don't like the current. I don't like democracy based on humanity as a standard for who can vote, because it means a doctor and someone who's mentally handicapped can stand in the same fucking ballot line and vote, which is insane.
Why shouldn't they?
Because one's retarded.
It doesn't dismerit their, livelihood.
It dismerits their ability to make educated decisions about who should be in office.
Yeah, but whether or not somebody's educated still doesn't, disvalue any of their political or moral beliefs.
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
No, it doesn't.
Would you say that a random hobo on the street had to eat his idea about how to treat cancer is the same as a doctor's?
No, because cancer is a science. Politics is beliefs and morals and things like that, and moral standpoints, which are opinions.
Someone who's more, of course, but someone who's more educated and intelligent is going to have more ordered opinions towards.
I agree, but
a mutually beneficial situation for all than someone who's a complete idiot. Also, I wouldn't even say it's a matter of having better opinions. I would say that the person who is dumber is also at a greater risk of being manipulated by people who aren't dumb, thus making them nothing but a pawn.
Yeah, but who determines who is of value to vote or not? Because then you have the same problem of somebody who thinks that only dumb people should vote.
I would say that it's not completely abstract.
If you don't include everyone in democracy, it isn't democracy anymore.
Yeah, I know. I don't believe in democracy.
What do you believe in? You just believe in like an oligarchy.
No, not necessarily. It depends. I wouldn't say there's a system that I'm necessarily for. There's systems that I tend towards, and there's systems I tend away towards. I would be okay with a system of rule by the people if there was quality control for who could rule.
Yeah, but who can who can choose that quality control if not the people?
The people decide.
And the people will almost always decide not to have quality control. Unless they're indoctrinated. And then you're just like doing like Hitler
people are always indoctrinated. Like at the end of the day, someone's always going to have even in democracy, you couldn't even say that democracy, I don't even think it's possible for democracy to technically exist because smart people are just going to manipulate dumb people to make them vote the way they want them to vote.
But it's still democracy because those dumb people can still form their opinions.
Okay, so
it's functionally maybe not always perfect, but it's
no. It's functionally an oligarchy when you think.
That guy was incredibly dumb. Holy shit! He literally was about to pull the "we should go back to white landowners," only being able to vote. What's the downside of political segregation other than impracticality? Well, it depends on your beliefs. I mean, to me, I believe in integration of every culture and every society. I believe that like the best way for humanity to succeed and progress is through full integration of all beliefs and cultures, and though that may be impractical as well, it also, I believe, will make the world a better place in the end. I mean, there might be turmoil in the moments leading up to that, but and it's the same with segregating politically and like culturally. It's just whether or not you believe diversity is of value to a society, which I mean, like, that's pretty agreed upon that it's having a diverse set of values and opinions is the best way to come to a good agreement on how society should progress. And if you have a fully like politically segregated society of everyone who agrees with each other, then either you are prone to manipulation by those in power of that party or of that political thought. Like say all the Trump tards got together and became their own state, and it was a politically segregated place of only Trump supporting people. Wherever Trump decides to go, they will follow. And that's a huge issue of, not only their safety, but the safety and progression of humans. Because, Trump could say, yeah, I believe we should all we should kill any non-Trump supporter. Then you have a huge problem. So it's it's diversity. Diversity of opinion is almost always the best way to go. Like having a dissenting idea of how the current politics, moves is the value of like democracy. And with political segregation based on like ideology or belief, then you practically remove democracy and just create smaller states of, monoliths of ideology. It kind of destroys any form of democracy in its utility, in its legitimate and use, and not its just like existence. Like, yes, that democracy can still exist. It's just whether or not it would be of any use, because if everyone believes the same, there won't be any democracy. They'll just vote for the exact same shit, and it'll just be whoever they agree with, which is everyone. And that's, not democracy. It's just like a monarchical or dictatorial or like oligarchical state, in which that top power can manipulate those beneath. So practicality-wise, it's dumb. Alone. But also, like, ideology-wise, it's also pretty... I mean, it has more merit as a idea than practicality-wise, but it still doesn't hold much water if you believe in, you know, democracy and diversity of opinion and changing things and progression. I mean, if you're a traditionalist who believes in like a monarchical, you know, ethno-state of Christians, then it makes sense. But if you believe in anything toward the progression of human society, or the progression of like the social construct, it's a little backwards. It's a little useful. But yeah, if you haven't seen a Denzel Washington movie, he's a great actor. He's a great actor. I mean, he's in a few really shitty movies like the Olympus Has Fallen series or whatever it was called. Or not Black Hawk Down. Some just shitty like action blockbuster, but otherwise he's in some pretty good ones. He's a great actor. I love him.
But I didn't.
Yo. Why do Black Lives Matter?
Because they're humans and human rights are a thing that people should have.
Do White Lives Matter?
Yes, as do every life.
So why doesn't all lives matter?
Because All Lives Matter was created as a direct antithesis to Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter doesn't mean
All
only...
lives matter.
No, shut the fuck up. Black
Sorry.
Lives Matter doesn't mean only Black Lives Matter. You like numbskull. It means
why
it means
call it
currently...
Black Lives Matter?
Because there isn't an only in front of that, man. Black Lives Matter is a movement because currently Black lives are undervalued by the state. And if you had like any semblance of a logical brain, you'd know that. Yeah. Saying White Lives Matter doesn't exclude...
I never said White Lives Matter.
What?
What?
Huh?
No, saying White Lives Matter...
Now, bro.
Who? What? Where?
Saying White Lives Matter doesn't mean only White Lives Matter.
So can I say White Lives Matter without being racist?
You can, but it usually comes from a racist place is the problem. Because it's usually an antithesis to Black Lives Matter to say
But do you
that
think
these
the
people
protest-
are... No, it's to say that these people, their ideas have no merit, even though they do, and they're backed up by evidence.
All right.
You know.
You sure?
Am I on live?
No, not your face.
Nigger.
It's not gonna get me banned, man. It's called deleting the video, but I don't have your face because I don't do that to people who don't know. But yeah, grow up, dude. Graduate high school.
No.
That guy was literally a child. How's it
Hello.
going, everybody? How y'all doing? Oh, Alex Janowska, I see you're in here. Thanks for the follow, man. I think you followed after I raided Rock Guy Tony. Thanks, bro. I only saw your follow after like I decided to stream today. I'll do this.
Sound like a sheep flanker. Say it.
There we go. See, that's how you do it, QWERTY. You just like I know you think you got that edgy guy kind of humor, but when I raid people, don't whip that shit out, because then everybody thinks I'm like that. I don't care if you do that, but don't do it after I raid people. Dirtbag was like, yeah, no, get the fuck out of here. Thanks, man. I hope you enjoy. We're talking. This is what I do. I come on Omegle, or I just do random shit. And I talk to people about politics, and we sometimes I get heated. I'm noted for getting some pretty mad. What's up, low key Asian? How's it going, man? I accidentally hit the fucking thing. Prime Gaming, guys. How's it going, man? We are just talking to people on Omegle. I might get heated if somebody says anything too dumb. But yeah, we're like, I talk about leftism, philosophy, morals, ethics, and things like that. Yeah, if somebody says something dumb, everybody in here knows I get mad. I try not to. My girlfriend's sleeping in the room over, and I try not to wake her up, but it happens. I get mad sometimes.
Puerto Rican.
It's usually just a dumb take about, like, I don't know. It's usually about police or like the military or, you know, just somebody having a dumb take in general. I don't get really mad at the edgy folks who will just shout the N-word or something. Those two, I don't know. I just skip a lot of people. I wait until I think I found someone interesting.
They murder each other.
And or if we have really good interests, and so I have these interests entered, and this is a little sensor that I have up, but I have these interests, and I hope to find people that have similar interests, and if I think they're going to be a good talk, I talk to them. Like, I usually don't get mad at those who are just. It's usually Trump people who are like just brainwashed or something like that.
Oh, God.
What's up, guys?
What's up, buddy?
So, I see a MAGA hat.
Yeah, I see a fucking bag.
Got me. See, like, that shit doesn't piss me off. It's just people dumb. People having dumb, like, political takes or, like, immoral political takes that piss me off. What's up, man? Hey!
Hey, how you doing, my dude?
What's up? Are you like a staunch Biden supporter?
I'm just on here. I'm not anything, you know.
Okay,
Well,
word.
I'm something.
Hey, there you go.
Something.
Good read.
Maybe I'm not actually this. Maybe I'm just trolling, you know.
Good read, though.
Good read. I
Like,
mean, yeah,
read
I
it.
read it, but
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I mean, let's look at the part where it says, "Take all the land from the immigrants."
I do have to say, Marx was kind of not based sometimes.
Have a good night, my dude.
You too, bro. How's it going? I love Tim the Tat Man. Is that? Or I love Tim the Tatten. How's it going, dude? Yeah, who's your favorite streamer? I wonder. Can we get a read on that? Who is it, man? Oh, doggies. If it's not Nick Merckx. That's funny. That's one of the best names I've seen on here. I mean, Loki Asian's pretty good, but fucking I love Tim the Tatum.
Dog.
What's up?
What's up, man? What up?
How's it going? Are you guys Trump supporters?
I like to think.
What did you look up, Josh?
Oh, I put Trump. Yeah.
I mean, we are, but we're getting a lot of Trump supporters.
So can I ask why you support Trump?
All right. So truth
My
be told,
main
man.
thing is this, right? It's like I'm not a fan of brown people personally. You know, I don't want them to come into this country. You know? I think it was
Comedy.
in like 1862, around that time frame.
Funny.
And then all these brown people came in, they kind of messed it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Immigrants are only bad when they're from Mexico.
Dude, I like. What's your name? What's your name? I like you. What's your name?
All right, guys. Have a good one. I was being sarcastic, but I think he wasn't being as sarcastic. Like, those people don't piss me off. It's when they act like they're right. Like, that guy was obviously kind of being facetious and joking. But it's when, like, a Trump supporter acts like they're right, that's when I get heated. Yes, Asian. I am. I'm studying philosophy and political science. Thanks for the follow, man. I'm studying philosophy and political science. I'm 2.5 years in, and this is what I do in my free time. I know, Qwerty, I'm a nerd. No, I'm not in a frat. No, God, no. No, this is my house that I rent with my girlfriend and some friends. And no. Thank you, Hannah. Even though, to be fair, philosophy is one of those things. There aren't right answers, so they can't knock you if you, like, as long as you're logical in your oh, don't worry about it. It wasn't. The thing is about philosophy, as long as you're logical and you, like, read what they give you, you can pass. Like, I've taken a lot of philosophy classes so far, and usually it ends up with me, like, bursting through the reading, trying to figure out something, writing a 10 or 12 page paper, turning it in, and then, like, I do that 3 or 4 times for every class throughout the semester, and I pass. So it's whatever. But I was watching this stream and the guy said that the Republican cheated in the election. I was laughing. What the fuck? I mean, dude, Republicans are I see. As Qwerty would know, I have issues with both Republicans and Democrats, and I have pretty broad issues with both of them. But the Republicans are more mask off about their shittiness, and that's where I, get pissy. Republicans are not my favorite, and Democrats are, like, my second least favorite. Like, if Republicans are, like, my least favorite party in America, Democrats are right, like, a quarter of an inch above that. And Libertarians are out the window. I mean, they had a dude, and they said Trump is a role model for international immigrants. Oh, my God. I'm okay with them feigning progressivism and actually doing a tiny bit. I'm okay with doing a tiny bit as opposed to doing nothing. Because the truth is, Democrats have done a slight bit more than Republicans have in recent years, though it has not been much. And I do not think that being crappy in public makes you any less crappy than those who do it in secret. They're both really shitty. I mean, they're practically the same party. It's just I tend to vote Democrat if I have to vote, like in the 2020 presidential elections, because sometimes they actually have people who care. Like Yang and Bernie were two Democrats who out of anybody who I would say that actually care. The rest not so much, including like Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I do not like Joe Biden at all, and I do not like Kamala Harris. If I had to label my political ideology, what would it be? So I struggle with labels. Libertarian, leftism, like anti-capitalism and minimalist state. I don't like an overarching arm of the government, but I do not like the overarching arm of capitalism. I'm very much I'm a hippie, I guess. But if you want to put it into those terms. I mean, you can glean pretty... I say libertarian leftism because that's like one of the best ways I can put it. Yeah, Pog. Thanks. That's basically what I believe. I do not like capitalism, and I believe we need to move further away from that. And here's the thing: I like to give myself like two beliefs, or two of my political beliefs. It's pragmatically, and morally. Morally, I am totally against capitalism. Like I think capitalism is inherently evil, but pragmatically, which if anybody who's not like super politically or politically oriented, pragmatics are basically policies and putting things into action, and like the current state, what should we do? Pragmatically, I'm out of breath. Pragmatically, it's I think we should move towards like democratic co-ops and a lot of the stuff that current day socialists like Bernie advocate for. But inevitably, I believe that like capitalism can be a destructing force for the world, and I don't like it. So morally, I'm 100% against capitalism, but in viability, I don't believe that you can just abolish capitalism straight away and just be like a full overthrow of the government, destroy the state, destroy the government, destroy the capitalist structure. That would never work. It would just plunge into probably like anarcho-capitalist anarchy, which would eventually turn into more corporatism. It would fail. I mean, any like incredible revolution, I believe, would fail. Just due to the nature of like, unless it was somehow a like global revolution, and like, so pragmatics is like what should be implemented currently, or like policies, and like what should be done here. I'm not great at explaining things. Here. Pragmatics. So, pragmatics, politics. Where is it? It's originally a linguistic term, but people use it for like pragmatism. Here, I think it's pragmatism. In pragmatic attitude or policy, an approach that assesses the truth of meaning or of theories or beliefs in terms of the success of their practical application. So there's like the keyword, success of their practical application. So, like, it's a practicality thing. It's whether or not a global revolution is practical. I mean, there's no way it would happen within the next 100 years. And I I understand that. So in the pragmatic sense, in like practical senses, I lean just more to be a leftist who like believes in just a more socialist welfare state that we need to move towards, like universal basic income, higher minimum wage, higher taxes on the rich, stuff like that. But morally and like ethically, I do not believe that capitalism is good at all. I think it's inherently evil. I think it's and I think that like authoritarianism is that way too. But the truth is, in America, it's not realistic to implement that. So yeah, sorry to bore you with the paragraphs, Cordy. I know you're more of a you're more of a slime economy is inevitable. We must revert to slime. The rich are slimy, and then nobody likes them, so nobody does business with them, and the slime goes elsewhere. But I hope that that clears up what I believe. Well, so capitalism wasn't like created. I mean, it just evolved into becoming what it is. But the problem is that it thrives off of I believe capitalism can exist ethically, but the problem is that it does what the state does. It enhances a hierarchy. So the employer, the employee. Somebody is always reigning over you. Whether it be the state or a corporation or your employer, there's somebody exploiting you. There's a really good term that you can look into. It's called wage slavery. It was coined by a philosopher, a socialist philosopher, I believe, who was a libertarian socialist, I think. I might be wrong on that, but wage slavery is basically the idea that you can be paid for your labor, but if it is not adequately, if it is not, how you say, if it is not proportional to the work you've done, if it is not the exact worth of your labor, then it is in its essence slavery, just with a little bit of compensation. It's the essence of like anti-capitalism. It's this idea that unless you gain the full profits under capitalism, unless you are gaining the full profits of your labor, you are a slave. So say you work for a restaurant. Archibald Capitali, Italian philosopher whom died in the wars of the Roman expansion. Funny. But so like here's a good this is what I like to tell people on here. So basically imagine you work for a pizza place. And let's say this is totally hypothetical, and I find it's difficult to think in hypotheticals sometimes about this kind of stuff, but try to. Say you work for a pizza place, and you are the cook. You are the only cook, whatever. It's basically just somebody walks up, asks for a pizza, you make it. Italian pizza place, sure. And you have a boss who does not make pizza. They simply, order the supplies and stuff like that. Yeah, low-key Asian. Don't trust anything that QWERTY says. He's kind of, he just makes shit up as he goes. But so say you're working for a pizza place, and you are the only worker, and the manager, your employer, does not work. He simply, does the books or whatever. You make 10 pizzas. Each of those pizzas is sold for $10. That is $100 in that is $100 in revenue that this company has raked in. $100 has been sold. That is the profit. And subtract 10 for the costs of all those pizzas. So say you're making $90 in profit. But say it only took you an hour to make all those pizzas. And your boss says you're only paid $9 an hour. So he takes the $81 for himself and the company, and you take the $9 that your time was worth up to him, and he takes the 81. He is basically scraping your profits off of you. You are not gaining. That $90 is your money. You did the labor. It is yours. And it is exploitative to take that money from the worker. And I mean, obviously, managers and things like that. Yeah, but the thing is, then whoever instilled that manager, somebody has to be scraping off the top. There is never a capitalist system where the profits just disappear. Then the manager's manager or the owner would be scraping that off the top. It's you see it goes up until there's somebody hoarding wealth. That's basically the essence. I mean, I simplified it to like just one owner and one worker, but this is far more it's far more expansive. That's just a hypothetical to kind of give you the essence of what the idea of like wage slavery is and what the exploitative nature of capitalism is. Because no matter what, in almost every workspace, it depends on if they have a boss. Say, imagine they do not have a boss, and in fact it is a democratically elected manager, and the manager, through democracy of the workplace, decides the wages of anybody. Then there is no hierarchy because the workers still control what happens in their workspace. So there is no hierarchy there. It's still capitalism. But in that specific workplace where there's a democratic cooperative structure, there is no hierarchy. And that's what I think we need to move towards. Is not an abolishment of money or capital in the purest sense, but a working towards democratic cooperatives. And that's what I mean by like my pragmatic beliefs, the practicality thing. Is I think that is the most practical thing we can do, and I think that's the thing that we should move towards, because it at least removes some layers of exploitation throughout the process of a business. And you have the problem of like a globalized capitalist economy where children are exploited, and that's just a whole different issue with capitalism. That's a lot harder to deal with because of, sovereignty and different countries, It's tough. It's tough stuff. And I mean, this is why there are a lot of leftists who like neglect reading like political philosophy. Yeah. Imagine even if the manager is still generating profit for the company via labor, such as like advertising, taking away from the legitimate labor of the other worker is still exploitative. It's still wrong. And I think that's like what it boils down to. My cat is moving my fucking key or my. I mean, it depends. Well, here's the thing. Who decides that fair share then, if not the workers? If the workers don't decide the fair share, then there still is a hierarchy. I mean, the hierarchy is not only just the pay, but it's the power and the decision making. It's not simply, it may be less exploitative if everyone is paid more equally, but how's it going, IQ? What's up, man? But it's it's the power, it's the decision making. I mean, that manager still has more power to fire and hire who they like, and that's still like an exploitative tactic that's used by, stuff like that. IQ is a guy we talked to last night. I'm sure the VOD's up. We had a nice conversation about just leftism in general.
Yo, what are your politics, man?
Politically, I'm a libertarian leftist. I believe
Libertarian leftist. So, what does that even mean? Because leftists usually against capitalism, and libertarian is usually supporting free markets.
You're thinking of right-wing libertarianism. Libertarianism is not a right or left belief. In fact, it originated in leftist thought.
I mean, I think libertarian really started because of free will. I think is like the original.
No. Yeah, and it was a leftist idea. Libertarianism was spawned from leftism.
So do you agree with market economies?
Not usually.
What do you mean?
I believe they're exploitative. I mean, pragmatically, I don't think you can abolish a market. A market economy in any sense.
So what is your ideal economic system?
I don't know. I mean, you cannot just choose one and then have it happen. I mean, pragmatically, moving towards like market socialism would be good, but
do you think that's the most ethical system?
Yeah, I believe that socialism is far more ethical than capitalism. And
sure,
moving the further left you go, the more ethical it gets usually for me.
So why are you anti-private property?
I'm not anti-private property. That's not a socialist or communist belief. That's a authoritarian communist belief. But
I mean, like there's private property. You're pretty anti for communal ownership.
Communal ownership isn't the only sense of socialism. Isn't communal ownership.
Yeah, but if you are communist, you're for communal ownership.
I'm not a communist.
Yeah, but you said the more ethical left you go economically, it's more
communism is authoritarian, socialism is libertarian. They're not
Communism is one authoritarian?
Far more often, yeah.
What do you mean far more often? Like
as in
the
communism
definition of communism requires no state, so I can't imagine it being authoritarian.
In the pragmatic and the practical sense, communism won't exist and can't. You obviously, have a basic understanding of communism is a stateless, moneyless society. No, that is like the most extreme anarcho-communist state possible. That's not.
Yeah, so like if you're an ancom, you believe it can go.
Dude, anarcho-communist is literally a fucking speck within lib left. The rest is socialism.
What do you mean?
There's
like, what do you mean
there's one.
Speck?
As in, most anarcho-communists are just socialists who hate the state more than most.
Yeah, but under socialism,
dude, all right, never mind. I don't even want to.
Yo, Papa Titty.
I don't even want to deal with that. Let's say there's an all-powerful program to determine the pay, but again, there's still a hierarchy because the potential to fire people. So, I mean, the program then has the power. I mean, Ink Fingers has the stand-up comedy. Critical lefty at it. Isn't the authoritarian side of communism, Leninism and Stalinism and all that? Communism was the purest form. Well, that's the thing. I think communism as a phrase or as a linguistic word has been kind of bastardized. It's the decision power. Capitalism is, unless there's a democratic form of that. So communism, here's the thing. Leninism and Stalinism are far more authoritarian than most, but communism is, obviously it is the most purest form, but socialism in its purest sense is far more libertarian than communism. It is far less, inclined to do, like a state of, authoritarianism. Whereas socialism, in its essence, is always democratic. It has to be democratic, or else it is it evolves into something more, and it evolves into like communism and stuff. Communism is more extreme, and is the purest form of like the stateless, moneyless thing, but socialism is the democratic and the truest form of a workers' republic. I think it's fair. A lot of people don't agree. I think it is, because almost always communism just trends to authoritarianism. Whether or not it is or always will be, it trends to authoritarianism to create that communist society. Like, to create a stateless, moneyless society, you require an immense amount of power from the state. Socialism is far more applicable, and the theory is mumble jumble. It's hard unless you're like an actual Marxist-Leninist who is just kind of ultra lefty, a little bit authoritarian. The thing is, libertarian leftists are far less like Marxists and more just socialists. It's a hard distinction to make, because even the authoritarian libertarian scale of politics is flawed. I mean, you can't have a way to properly judge a political ideology or a system. There's a really fucking funny political satire channel called JREG, JREG, who does like anti-centrist satire, and he makes like this shit about how centrism is the real disease and all the extremists need to come together and destroy the center. But he had a video called the 100-dimensional political. Everyone loves J-Reg. But he has a video called the 100-dimensional political axis or political compass, where he basically satirizes the idea of a two axes, like the political compass of authoritarianism, libertarianism, leftism, right. And you cannot place any ideology on that accurately. I mean, some are kind of accurate, but truly you cannot accurately place an ideology on a scale like that. And I think it's obviously a matter of opinion, but communism, from what I know and what I've learned in history, communism trends authoritarian, whereas socialism tends libertarian. Yeah. From my naive understanding, I don't know how accurate it is. We got past the authoritarian state, and we're all good, even though I don't think it's realistic. Yeah, that's the thing. That's how a lot of Stalinists and stuff believe. I mean, it's like, we need a strong dictatorship to abolish the state and to abolish capital and abolish money. But it's a thing of, will you ever escape that state, that new dictatorship? It's that's why I call myself a socialist and instead of a communist. I used to be like a tanky. I was like right wing as hell when I was younger, and then I became like a tanky, and now I'm not an idiot. So. But it's rough, it's rough to act like one is more libertarian than the other, even though they trend that way. It's what you have to infer from history and from the theory, in that like people like Richard Wolff tend to be less communist and less socialist, because socialism tends to be more for democracy and freedom, whereas communism is more focused on the economics. Yeah. Man, I went on for a while on that.
Guess where I stand on the political spectrum?
Cringe.
Correct.
Yeah, like like Asian, if it like you need a group of perfectly incorruptible people for an authoritarian to take over the state. Yeah. I mean, kind of. Kind of. I mean, you cannot judge authoritarian. Like, I say authoritarianism is bad, but I don't say communism is bad because of that. Even though authoritarian or communism trends to be authoritarian, it's a false equivalence. You know, that's what the whole socialism is bad because of Venezuela. I don't like communism, and I don't like believe in it fully. I believe in socialism more, but I don't say, you know, communism is bad, because in essence it's basically just socialism, but like more true to its like theoretical sense. But like saying socialism is bad because of its history is like if I said communism is bad because of its history. I'm saying authoritarianism is bad, and therefore communism trends to be communism trends to be authoritarian because of history, and that's what I don't like about communism. I'm being mumble jumble. It's late. It's 1:45 almost. So if my political ramblings don't make much sense, I apologize. I'm still a student, so don't take my opinions as facts. Yeah.
Cool. Oh my goodness, how
Oof.
Yo.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm graduated, so everything I say is gold. Hey, there you go. You're the new streamer. You're taking over, Loki. Oh, we lost someone. We hit 6 viewers. That's an all-time high. Thanks, man. Thanks for the follow, bro. Hey. Yeah, I've been told I have quite the radio podcast voice, and the mic definitely helps out.
You're stupid.
Oh. Man. There's not a lot of interesting people on here tonight. We usually get a few good ones, but now it's
Hi.
Oh no, it's not too doxy. I've worn my school sweatshirt on stream. I go to the University of Cincinnati in Ohio. Pretty small size, not huge school, but oh, word? No way. That's sick. What's up? Yeah, I live in the central Cincinnati area. Yeah. I have a few buddies up in Dayton. Did you go to U of D? University of Dayton. Yes, it was. Oh, damn. That sucks, man. Hope your dog's alright. Oh, alright. You went to Oregon State. Yes, I did meet Harambe. I had gone to the zoo all the time when I was a kid, and man, that hit me like a truck. I grew up here, so Cincinnati Zoo was, a summer trip with the family sometimes, and Oh, damn, we got a UK boy in here. EU. What is it, like 7:45, 8 a.m. for you guys? 8:45? I don't know if or 6:45. I can't remember if it's a 5 or 6 or 7 hour difference from me. God, my fucking back hurts so much. I slept on it weird again. 6:45. Damn. What are you guys up for?
Hey, what up?
Oh, you live near Cambridge? Nice. I mean, you've been all over, man. Oregon State, Dayton, Cambridge? Hey, Nightbot, shut up. I gotta stop that. You didn't spam Caps. Whatever. I gotta configure Nightbot. Nightbot's been cringe lately. Look at that. We got UK buds in here. 6 viewers. Pog. What's up, guys? All right. Let's get on with it. Fucking Christ. 6:45. Alex, what are you up for, man? Why are you awake? I'd love to live in the UK or something. I've been to Italy once and it was quite the hoot. Europe is so pog, dude. They're up for the quality content. I mean, I'm glad, man. I'm glad you're here. Sleep cycle's broken. Dog. You're talking to a homeboy who's up at 1:45 a.m. and I stream until like 3 a.m. pretty regularly. 4 p.m. to midnight. I'm 4 a.m. to like noon. Do I recommend any podcasts? I don't know any like political podcasts, but I do. I'm a fucking podcast nut. I listen to podcasts so much. Podcast but outside. Oh my god. Hold on. Where here. Podcast but outside. Yeah, that would be fun, man. That'd be sweet if we could do a full like group stream. Podcast but outside. Hannah, this is one of the funniest fucking podcasts I've ever seen. Tiny Meat Gang is hysterical. Where are they? Tiny Meat Gang, Super Mega Cast, Gus and Eddie. I don't really listen to the HSIG podcast. If you're like a Christian who like loves marriage, my sister's podcast, Abundant Marriage. I'm not like, I don't even listen to it. I've never even listened to a single episode, but it's her and her husband, talking about like God and shit. I don't know. But definitely, so podcast but outside. So I seriously think this is just this is genius. Super Mega is good times. Yeah, I've been a Super Mega fan for a long while. Dude, podcast but outside is fucking hysterical. Dude, they do a podcast outside and all their guests are just random people. And they do weddings, like people book them for weddings. And for COVID, they were inside for a while and they were doing, in their backyard, they were doing Omegle and chat roulette. But like,
Share
this
more
one, they're
things
at a
with you,
rave.
because right now-
This is just a rave, and they were just like having people
Make it?
sit.
Oh. So he hit up our
So if you're gonna watch it with visuals, because it makes it 100 times
group
better.
chat. All right, I will.
Okay.
Sounds
Thank you.
good.
No, don't. No, don't. Wait, you will not, you mean?
I will not.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
thank
Good. All right.
Tell
bye-bye.
Owen we
So yeah, that's fucking comedy, dude. I think they're the funniest motherfuckers in the world. What's up, man?
What's up?
Holy shit, got the blazer and everything.
Yep. Okay, so you want to debate?
Debate about what?
Anything, my man. Ready?
What's your stance on what should I do? Are you cool with being on stream?
Sure.
Cool. I don't know, man. Let's see. Are you like right wing or left wing?
I'm the opposite of whatever you are. That's how ready I am to debate.
Oh, word.
By the way, how many viewers do you have right now?
6, 5, 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice amount.
Yeah. I mean, I wanna debate. So, are you like a Trump supporter?
Trump supporter. Well, are you a Biden supporter?
No.
Well, what are you? I'm the opposite of whatever that is. For the sake of the debate.
I'm neither. I fucking hate them both.
How is that possible?
I think they're both like corrupt pieces of shit.
Oh, so who do you like?
I didn't really like anyone in the 2020 election.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
Kind of boring.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, damn. Dude, just I want to debate someone on their real beliefs. I don't want to do the fucking I'm the opposite of whatever you are. That's fucking dumb. I woulda, but he skipped me.
N-word.
Yeah, like all I wish he was like opinionated. That's dumb. I wanted him to be like opinionated.
No.
Oh jeez, that guy's mic was horrible.
I'm done with your shit.
What's up, man?
Hey there.
Do you support the ACAB movement?
You should go. You should like stream.
Holy shit! I can hear your Discord buds.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
What's up?
What mic is that?
It's a Shure SM57.
Sounds great.
Thank you. Do you support Donald Trump?
No, I do not.
All right. Yeah, I think that dude was. Oh, that person had a Gadsden, which is the "Don't step on me" or "Don't tread on me" flag. Damn, I wish I could have talked to that guy. Yeah, I try to not talk to anybody who has like fucking echoes and shit like that, unless they look really interesting. What's up?
The ceiling.
Oh, comedy. Why do you support Trump?
I just do.
But like, I don't support Biden because I don't think he's good. I don't just like, I don't just like follow someone because I do. That's kind of dumb to like pledge an allegiance by literally buying and putting up a flag of somebody who you don't like know anything about or care about.
No, I know plenty, but I just don't feel like talking politics, and I don't know how to remove fucking tags off this thing.
Just click Omegle and then click the X next to all the interests.
You were so helpful. Thank you.
What a dumbass. It'd be funny if you put up some toxic flag up. Yeah, I could do that one time. Yeah, that girl was just fucking dumb. Put up a JPEG of a 2006 meme. I would if I fucking could. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I want to, but I also don't want to own one. Yeah, the bimbo moment. I'd love to like. I just don't want to own like a fucking cringe flag. I don't own any flags, and I want to keep it that way because like 80% of them are kind of cringe, and the rest of them are just like incredibly basic stances that any human being should take. Like the Black Lives Matter flag. I don't want to own one because one, it's a waste of money, and two, that's just like a basic human like empathy that everyone should have. So why like have it? I'll say it loud and clear if I need to espouse it. Same reason I don't have like a Bernie shirt, because like I don't need to wear a politician's name on my shirt. I can understand having a pride flag. I've considered buying a pride flag, but I just don't really find a need for one. And the only ones like I would consider getting are pride flags, because like that's just I mean, I would own, if I could, I would own a lot of flags, but I mean, they're just kind of. I do agree that the pride flag is uninspired. I mean, it's a good flag. I mean, it's literally just a rainbow, but it is a little uninspired. I feel like we could have done better. Like the gay community, if it wasn't so ingrained into our culture, we could have done better. We could have had some pog ass shit. We could have had the fucking. I mean, it's a better flag than like the Trump flag, like aesthetically, and just design wise. It's very simplistic, but we could have done better. We could have had like a sick ass fucking symbol or something. I don't know. The coolest. This is incredibly like. I do not agree with these political beliefs at all. Coolest flag I've ever fucking seen was this dude, or chick, I don't know. This person had a fucking. So I don't know. Here, I'll actually pull it up because. This is the most pog flag I've ever seen in my life. It was this shit. This is fucking cool. So it's I do not agree with like Juche ideologies or Strasserism. God damn it. Nightbot, shut the fuck up. But this is a trans Juche flag. And Juche is like the political ideology of North Korea. It's like a dictatorship of like, this is like this is the flag of like the DPRK. That's true. But this is like so sick. Dude, a trans Juche flag is so fucking cool. I mean, I don't agree with like Juche at all. This is dumb. But this, it's so cool looking. I mean, I don't agree with it. I agree with like trans rights and shit. But I don't agree with Strasserism and stuff. I love the fucking trans flag color palette. I don't like the non-binary flag. That color palette is fucking vomit inducing. And the bisexual flag is kind of annoying. But I have a preset on my keyboard that does the trans flag colors, because while I am not trans and I don't even know anybody who truly is, it's just a pog ass color palette. I like it. I just think it's cool. I just think it's a cool color palette. So I can understand I can understand thinking like the gay flag or the pride flags are pretty uninspired. They're all just fucking straight lines of like different colors. It's kind of boring usually. Yeah, really? I can understand that. I mean, I can understand liking it, but like to me, like the non-binary flag, my girlfriend is non-binary. She uses, she pronouns, but she has a She has a non-binary flag in a tiny one that's sitting in a pot of a plant. And it's just like, me and her both don't like it. Like, it's just ugly in our opinions. But, you know, power to whoever likes him. We got 7 fucking viewers? Fucking pog. Hell yeah. What's up, guys? So for anybody new, we're just we're talking to people on Omegle, getting mad, and talking about shit.
What?
Yeah, Pog girlfriend. I mean, she's in the other room and she's asleep because she like sleeps a hell of a lot. So I try not to wake her, but it happens. So like even if you see behind me, there's like, you can't really tell. There's like there's fucking like a towel on the thing of the on the crack of the door, so there's less sound going through, and I have a fan underneath my table that kind of cancels some of the sound. It's because I can get heated sometimes and I wake her up and it's not Pog. But down to 5. Lost 2 viewers. Not cool. I mean, it's whatever. Carly,
I've not seen you in ages.
it's been a minute. So I'm streaming currently. I hope you're okay with that.
Oh, on what?
Twitch.
How many people are watching?
5 currently. 6.
Hey, friends.
So you haven't been on my stream before. You haven't. But this is Carly. She is somebody I see on here all the time.
Too often.
Like every time I go on here, she is on here or something. But we just have a check-in, and every once in a while we'll see each other, and we just have a mutual understanding of like, we haven't even like had a debate or anything. We just, I don't even know what like politically you believe. We just kind of,
I'm on the left.
yeah. I mean, so am I. There you go. But yeah, it's a good stopping point for,
It is.
It's
It's check-in.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you later. I'll see you on here, I'm sure. Everyone in my chat says hi.
Hey.
So yeah.
Well,
I'll see you around.
all right.
Peace. So that's Carly. I talk to her all the time. Amazing Wolf Skeptic. How's it going, man? Thanks for the follow. Counter Revolution Tanky. How's it going, man? Quite the moist situation. Thank you. I think. Political perspective wise, I'm a libertarian leftist who believes in freedom, democracy, and anti-exploitation above all else. I'm against hierarchies. I'm against that kind of shit. I'm not an anarchist. I wouldn't consider myself that. I mean, close to, but I believe a state is somewhat necessary for the existence of like a society. But I don't believe like an overarching one that's incredibly powerful or anything. But yeah, I'm not an anarchist. I wouldn't consider. Carly is not a streamer. No, I have so I come on here in my free time sometimes. You know, I've only been streaming for a few months, and even then just like on and off. I'm not a closet anarchist, I promise. I don't believe like anarchy or like absolute abolishment of the state is a good thing. But I'm damn close. I can admit it. But no, Carly is somebody I've seen on here for the past like 3 months. I come on here pretty often just to argue with people. And yeah, I just see her all the time. We just talk every once in a while because it's pretty common to see her. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I don't know how you found me, if just not through browse, but what's up? I'm a philosophy student in Cincinnati, Ohio, and Yeah, I was in Tony's stream for a while, and yeah, he's a Sochdem. Yeah, thank you, Hannah. We have our ways. I'm sure you'll try and anarchism pill me, but you're gonna try and socialism pill Tony. He seems so fucking cool. Up to 8, hell yeah. The most viewers I've ever had. But Tony's cool as hell. We raided him last night. He's chill as hell. I like him. I like his streams. We'll probably raid him or someone else tonight. We'll look and see who we got. Market socialism, but you know, whatever. See, that's the thing. I like to make a distinction what I believe in, like in ideal senses, and what I believe like pragmatically. Like, I think market socialism is far more practical and what we need to work towards, at least for now, and things like that. Maybe in a bit, IQ. I'm gonna run through some more people, and because I was planning on watching a PragerU video or two and screaming my fucking head off, at least quietly. But maybe before that, like at the end. It burns. But yeah, like so I talk about what I believe philosophically and like morally, whereas what I believe like pragmatically and practically. But you know, we can get into that in a bit. I'm sure it'll come up with people I'm talking to. Ooh, my fucking throat hurts. Yeah, true. Space communism. That's what we need. We need the Galactic Federation that Israeli guy talked about. We need them. We need the Galactic Federation to make us into a communist state. That shit was crazy. Can't believe that. Dude, Nightbot needs to shut the fuck up. I don't care about caps. I need to remove that. I don't know how. I'm not very good at streaming. Yeah, we do. Oh, swag. God damn. Yeah, I only have 2 commands. Nightbot's annoying, dude. It's cringe. I meant to click on somebody else's name the other night, and I accidentally fucking timed out Nightbot for like 100 minutes. When the Nightbot is sus. Yeah, I accidentally timed out Nightbot the other night. What's up, man?
Hey, man.
How's it going?
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I gotta don't gotta worry about Nightbot if you stream during the day. I wish. But I stream at night because that's when I'm most productive. I'm a night owl, and this is when I get my shit done. And I don't find the motivation to stream earlier. I have to get through my schoolwork during the day, and then I come in here. And I'm lazy during the day, where I like wake up at 1 and I wish I had the motivation to do the shit I like to do during the day instead of at night. But yeah, Nightbot.
She heard me talk about the ECP. Hello.
What's the ECP?
Basically,
It's this idea that if you know a lot about politics, you have 0 bitches, like combined.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Oh, I haven't done the MAGA. Trump and MAGA are good, but I'm gonna put a MAGA. What year of uni I'm in? I'm done with my second year. Yeah. There you go. I always get confused because I have like a really bad perception of time. Like for a while, I don't know, dude. Am I gonna do something in politics after? I have no fucking clue. I'm just studying what I like am good at and what I like. Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I really liked Yang's one, which was math, make America think again or think harder. Yeah. But yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do with like my degree. I just study I'm just studying what I'm good at and what I like, and that's philosophy and political science. What's up, man?
Yo, this guy looks like this guy look like a toothpaste commercial.
Comedy. He is gonna do drugs. We all know that. Hey, I got over my drugs. I used to do drugs when I was younger. I did painkillers, OxyContin, for a while. But I guarantee I will do more. Philosophy students do drugs, and that's a fact. I mean, second drugs, why not? Hey, never say never. More drugs, more bitches. You know? He said doo-doo. Dodo.
Hi.
What's up? Oh, he's
What's up, man?
retarded. Don't talk to him.
Oh. My cat is like sitting on my desk like fucking chilling. He is just vibing, dude. How's Omegle cool? It isn't really, to be honest. It's just fun to argue with people on here, man. My friend tripped on acid too hard and started screaming for 30 minutes in a uni accommodation staircase. Yeah, dude. My brother did acid once and had to drive home on it. And he said he told me he saw spiders coming out of the dashboard of his car and he almost crashed. Yeah. They're fucked, man. Like, not pog. I don't want to do if I'm gonna do drugs more often in my life, it's definitely not gonna be like LSD or LSD and acid and like DMT and stuff. I don't know. I've done shrooms and I would do shrooms again, but definitely not like acid or DMT. Just not cool in my opinion. Doesn't seem. Yeah, I know, right? My brother was really dumb. He's like 6 years older than me, and he just had his first kid. So did my sister, who was 6 years older than him. So I have like, 2 siblings who are quite a bit older than me. But my brother was like, quite the fuck up, pre having a kid. And my sister was like the opposite. She was like, Christ Savior Saint. Congrats to your brown sissy from Al. No, Ohio, but separately I have two nephews now. One of my brother and one of my sister. Not together. That's funny, man. What's up?
I have a clip. I just clipped the girl popping her tits. Like I did my clip vibes. I want to see if it worked, and it literally just clipped her popping her tits.
Epic. Twins, cool. Not gonna judge. Whatever, man. Ooh. What's up, man? Hello? Damn.
Nah, it's fucked. Oh, what's up?
What's up, dude? So you have
I love the hoodie.
Thanks.
Sweatshirt.
You have a Gadsden, and a Confederate flag, or a Gadsden half American flag. That's kind of dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah. You have a symbol of like American imperialism, and then a symbol of like don't tread on me. You realize how those are kind of like contradictory, right?
Why are we worried about my flags?
I don't know, because you have
How's
them
your night
framed.
been? How's
What?
your night been?
It's pretty good. What are you doing on
So
the
I'm-
Biden tag?
Seeing who gets pissed off my flags.
Are you a Trump supporter? You seem like it.
No.
So you have I'm wondering about the flags because you know what the Gadsden like is about. It's about like, foreign governments not impeding on the new colonies and stuff like that, right?
I shit myself.
Word. My bro's younger than me by 4 years, but went off the rails by way more. Yeah, my brother was in a pretty bad spot for a while, but he kind of like bottoms back up. Virginity rocks. He does not realize it. Do you expect him to? He has a Confederate flag, yeah. More often than not, they're kind of brainlets if they have a Confederate flag.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
Carly. How's it going?
How's it going? How's the stream?
Pretty good. Just talked to a guy with a Confederate flag on his wall, and then he said that he shit himself and skipped me.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
lovely.
Yeah, I know. Fantastic.
Hot. Love that for you.
Yeah. Well, I'll catch you around.
Alrighty.
Peace. See, that's why I know Carly. Because you run into the same people sometimes, and her and I just know each other. Oh, yeah, it upsets me too, man. Patriotism in America is so twisted and fucked. It's ridiculous. It's become nationalism. I mean, it's childish. Ooh, you're scary.
Yo.
I want to go downstairs.
Yeah. Oh, peace. Peace out, Hannah. Have a good one. I'll see you around. We'll see you around. Hope to see you again. I might be in here. I probably won't be on here tomorrow night. I'm going over to hang out with the family tomorrow night. But peace. Have a good one. Oh.
Sorry, Sherry.
What?
Really, I didn't even care. It didn't hurt my feelings, but it got annoying.
Why the fuck are you dressed like that?
Because I'm trying to piss off Republicans.
You're sexy and hot, and you can do
You are cringe, dog.
Wow, I'm just trying to piss off Republicans.
Yeah, cool. Weirdo.
You're the weirdo.
That guy was weird. Oh yeah. No. Everyone laughs at America. I love to tell like Trump tards that. Like the American system is America is legitimately treated as like a joke. We are the butt of jokes, and we are treated as a joke in like every other country of the developed world. And they just like refuse to believe it or something.
Yo.
That was the fucking debate lord.
Baby, wake up! Y'all gonna be the ones putting him back to sleep. You the one who yelling.
See, IQ, you say I love my country, but only for what we could change it to, not for what it is now. I agree to an extent. I love the people of my country, the working class of my country, not the system and not like the current way it's carried out. And I agree that I love for what we could change it to and not what it is now. Yeah, I agree. God bless the USA. You sound like my grandpa, dog. Oh yeah, Poland and Hungary may be on the brink of authoritarian takeover, but at least there's public health care. You know, I mean, if we are comparing ourselves to an authoritarian takeover in progress, and still being like, man, I wish we had that, says something, doesn't it?
I'll pin.
Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, oh, Bays, you got it.
No, not based. Cringe, very. Dude, oh my god.
What's up?
Are you an actual Nazi?
Oh, no, I'm a communist.
So what's up with the swastika and the German flag?
This is actually a Hindu peace symbol, and the German flag is just for Germany.
The Hindu peace symbol is not oriented diagonally.
Well, it's just the way it's hanging on the wall.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
The Hindu peace symbol also, oh my god. Actual cringe. Yeah. Counter-revolutionary tanky. I know her. She's a Nazi. That's cringe. No. So the Hindu peace symbol is a swastika. The swastika has been around for thousands of years. It's a symbol from, ancient Hindu shit. And in Hindu culture, it's oriented vertically so that the sides would align with like a square. But once you turn it diagonally, that's when it becomes no, the Hindu symbol is, so it's all about whether or not the faces of it are horizontal or diagonal. It's and yeah, the 4 dots. I mean, there's 100 different ways to draw a swastika, and the only way that it becomes like Nazi is when you orient it diagonally, so it's like a triangle turned onto its, or a square turned onto its corner, and if you surround it with a circle, then it's like Nazism. But what's up, man?
Hello. What's up?
Do you like Trump?
I don't oppose him.
Did you vote for him?
Yes, I did, because I don't vote for Democrats.
I mean, I don't vote for Republicans and I don't like to vote for Democrats, but I would vote for a Republican if he was smarter than the Democrat running.
That's a tough one, buddy.
Why? Do you like draw your political ideology at the party line?
More about economic line.
Democrats are like just as capitalist as Republicans. It's just whether or not they want like poor people to live.
I mean, I don't think we need stimulus bills.
Why not?
Because anyone can get a job. Everyone's hiring.
Not everyone, dude. That's not how like jobs work.
I mean,
there were 3 million less jobs when Donald Trump left office than when he entered.
What happened before the pandemic? Or was unemployment rate then?
Oh, they were pretty good, but then he like royally botched the pandemic. Worse than any other developed country in the world has. And then, we hit a economic crash that, was almost as bad as the Great Depression.
Was it? Or was it people just avoiding getting jobs?
Are you serious?
I am pretty
Are
serious.
you? So you're saying that it wasn't the global, worldwide pandemic shutting down a country that couldn't handle it, and instead it was people refusing to get a job?
I mean, look at the unemployment rate still. People are just living off unemployment versus
it is at
jobs going up.
6.3%.
It's still low. I mean, not low.
No, that's pretty low.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It was like 3 before COVID hit. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy shit. I don't remember what it was. $2.1. Oh wait, no. I'm dumb. 3.5, yeah. Counter-revolutionary tanky. It was oh my god. Sorry, my shit's all fucked. The unemployment rate was 3.5%. Yeah. Pre-COVID. That was January of 2020. But then it hit nearly 40% during the pandemic. Oh my god. How is 6% is still high? 6% is historically so low. Like 6% is like pretty fucking low for an unemployment rate in America. Yeah, OMG fucking rat dog. See, those are the type of people I get pissed at. Those are the type of people that I'll fucking scream my head off at. That was bad. Doing lingo with this on, and I just got told to translate. Excuse me, I am an apple. What language are you learning on Duolingo? I use it for Chinese. I studied Chinese in high school for a while, but I use it to kind of keep up my very, very basic understanding of it and try and like keep my conversational abilities up to par. But yeah. What are you using for? I always like I love language and stuff.
Did you call me? You said why? Yes, nose.
Oof, down to 4 again. Ouch. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, Japanese, Chinese, and Spanish are like the top 3 like business languages to know. It's really Europe, Japan and Chinese, like the ability to speak in those languages as well as English is so incredibly beneficial if you want to go into any like specialized industry. I mean, my brother learned Chinese because he wanted to go into like agricultural sciences, and you can really use that well with like China and stuff like that. But then he dropped out of college. But I just happened to take a few years of it in high school, and I just like the language. Yeah. I mean, hey, yeah. I think for English speakers, Chinese is number 1 because China has like 1 billion people. But as far as like business and, jobs and that, this is what my dad told me. He's like a big business guy. He's like a marketing guy who works for a pretty big software company. And he always told me that learning languages is like one of the best ways to be able to like converse with people in, business opportunities. And he said Spanish for English speakers, Spanish, Chinese, Japanese, and German are some of the best. Seems ironic. Oh, dude, my mom started her own business from the ground up in 1995. And has, built that shit from the ground up and sold it for a hell of a lot of money. And still like works within it. Yeah, I know. The 2 ultra capitalist business chuds created a fucking socialist and a socialist, my brother who's like a psycho, and my sister who's like a patron saint nurse and a photographer. So big, big spectrum of creation, I guess. Ay caramba. Ay caramba.
Hey.
Hey. What's up, man?
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
So why do you support Trump?
My phone for G6 ain't no more free Steve.
God damn. I hate people on here, man. I don't know why I do this.
His dad.
It's pissing me off. Oh boy, I've been streaming for a while.
Where's the
Why do I do this? It's entertaining. It's entertainment mostly. And it's good conversation starters because the thing is, you find a diamond in the rough sometimes. You find a legitimate person who is willing to have a real conversation about things to own the libs. Yes. But no, to have like a legitimate conversation sometimes. And otherwise you just get good shit to, yell at people about. And then other times it's just cringe. Yeah, you get one of 3 things. Low-key Asian, gonna head out. Nice talks. I'll hit you up next time I'm in Cincinnati. Hell yeah, man. I'm totally down. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm always around. But thanks for coming in, QWERTY. You know your boundaries. QWERTY is a fan of edgy humor, so I try to keep him in check in here. But but I mean, hey, it depends on what we're going to talk about. I think I'm actually going to end pretty soon. I was going to just hang out, watch some PragerU videos, and get mad. but I got a few minutes. Why not? Depends on what you want to talk about. Because the thing is, I like talking to leftists, but often we just end up agreeing, and that's good. It's good that we agree, but it's not a lot of fun, you know. So yeah, depending on what you want to talk about, let me know your stances on some things. Left extremism, class reductionism, social credit score systems. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, hold on, I gotta change something real quick. It all depends on what you wanna. I want to know what you're like very strongly a part of. I mean, are you like a, yeah, PragerU is one of the worst things in the world. I fucking hate it. Like, where do you stand on class reductionism? Like, are you a class reductionist? All right. I mean, I've met people who are like, that's the thing. I'm also not quite a fan of class reductionism. I think it's a Mike from PA is cringe. I mean, I have a lot of strong opinions about a lot of leftists. Like Vosh, I don't like Vosh. Hassan is one of the only like leftist super like popular characters I like, because Hassan he's just an entertainer. I mean, he's obviously got strong beliefs, but all he does is like scream about how much he hates Republicans. And eventually goes on like a theory tangent or something. But otherwise, he's just an entertainer. He's just a streamer. Whereas like Vosh, like I have a huge problem with Vosh. You are a libertarian what? Yeah. I'm a libertarian leftist. I mean, not all leftists believe in like class reductionism and stuff, but you like Cenk Uygur. I haven't even like watched Young Turks in a while. But like yeah, Vosh is I don't have that spicy of lefty takes. I mean, every take I have is like fairly reasonable. I'm very like I very much believe in democracy, but I would love to talk to Vosh, but the main problem I have with Vosh, and the biggest problem I have with Vosh, is the way he debates. He ends up becoming incredibly, and I mean incredibly, condescending, and it annoys the shit out of me. Like, I mean, there are instances where I can be condescending, I know, but like, he's just kind of an asshole sometimes in his debates, and I mean, rightfully so to some of the people he talks to. But like, sometimes he's just genuinely a dick, and that's what I don't like. I mean, like, debates are a place where you need to keep that kind of shit out of it. You need to talk about ideas and morals, and you know the validity of those ideas. What about whiteness? I mean, I think there's an issue with whiteness in America. Chill, equality. There's an issue with like this ultra white ideology in America that was spawned from like racist ideologies of the 1800s. it's less whiteness, other than the actual neo-Nazis who believe in like white purity and stuff like that. And American imperialism, bad. Imperialism of all kinds is bad. Always will be, in my book. There's a difference in my eyes within imperialism and like rightfully intervening in another state, because when you intervene in another state, unless you have an incredibly good reason, it's wrong, because it is not your place. It is not the place of your people to fund that. Eurocentric ML versus Eurocentric Marxist-Leninism versus U.S. native collectivism. I mean, I'm not really either. Oh, what the fuck? Bugga. Sorry, my cat just removed the sensor. You have a radical opinion of getting rid of states' rights. I'm more of the idea of getting rid of the opposite. He is on the internet, so he is autistic. But that could be an issue. I don't know if he is, but he might be. But I don't know. I just have a problem with the way he debates. It pisses me off sometimes. And Destiny, Destiny is somebody we were talking about, me and QWERTY, a few nights ago. He's like, he doesn't have strong morals, in my opinion. He has strong moral beliefs, but I don't think they're well backed up. He had a take of saying, literally, if you walk into my house to steal something, or if you break into my property to steal something, you are forfeiting your life, and I have the right to murder you. Authoritarianism on the left, I think it's just weak. I think authoritarianism in general is just a shitty, immoral thing, whether it's left or right. But yeah, like the Boogie 298 way. Destiny literally was like, and then he also had the take where he was like, rioting needs to stop, and if it means right-wing chuds with M4s fucking mowing down protesters, then so be it. That was a direct quote from him. That's why I don't like Destiny. I have a lot of problems with a lot of lefties in circles. I don't think it's necessary, counter-revolutionists. I don't think it's always necessary. I think it's the easiest way. But I don't think the easiest way is the right way. Yeah, Destiny, he chooses a really shitty moral stance or a shitty moral take, and then he acts like it's like a fact, and he sticks with it. And he attempts to defend it as much as he can. And they usually fall apart, in my opinion. And he's an incredibly good debater, but he also falls into the trap of just being an asshole sometimes. They just tend... I don't know, man. I don't know enough about you. I mean, I'm not a very good debater. That's why I come on here and I have these. Because it's really easy to find people who have bad opinions. And as a socidem, you probably have some pretty decent ideas, and the thing is, I don't like debating lefties as much. You were in debate club? Yeah. I mean, hell yeah. I was never in debate club or any of that. I haven't really gotten into politics seriously. I mean, I've had incredibly strong moral beliefs and strong political beliefs for the past 5 or 6 years, but I haven't gotten into talking about it in the past until the past 6 or 7 months. And the rest has just been, consumerism. I mean, yeah, I know enough about it. I think it's kind of shitty that we have to, consume this weird notion of capitalism creating this environment in which sorry, my fucking brain is fried right now. I don't know if I think I'm just like out for the night. But it's like this weird notion of like, it's this weird notion of this. Yeah, but it's this weird notion of like, how come that's something that needs to happen? But how come we have to think about that? I don't want to have to. The state of capitalism as it stands is something that brings up consumerism and things like that, because I don't think that's something that is necessary in life. You want to hear a story about consumerism? Sure. But I hate talking about a lot of stuff that capitalism presents, and like a lot of the problems that it causes is because it just pisses me off and it makes me like sad. That sorry, my cat's being funny. I don't know. It's rough. I think I'm gonna turn down for the night. I just realized how fucking tired I am. Like, I took off my glasses. Yeah, I know it's separate, but Cordy, I swear to God, dog, I'll hear a joke, but if it your last joke was already pretty close to crossing the line. No more chill, but sure. I got my finger on the trigger. I think I'm gonna raid someone. I wanted to talk to some more people, but I'm just like, holy fuck. I took off my glasses and my eyes felt. Poor Joker reference. Where are you gonna do some fucking... I love that movie though. If there's anything other than like a fucking chud for politics, I'm a chud for movies. I was talking to fucking Qwerty about it when he walked in. Thanks for the thanks Alex and Counter. You guys have a good one. I'm fucking ugh. What is this? I'm just looking around for somebody to raid.
Communists are the most on edge,
bro,
dissatisfied people.
I just threw up in my fucking mouth, bro. Oh my god, I'm so drunk.
Yeah. Are you gonna go watch Rocky? Watch Rocky? I mean, hey. Here you go.
Bye. Drive safe. What will we do with our son gone off to college?
What you'll do is claim a tuition tax credit for him, which I can help file. Right here. Come on, look. If you're a photographer, these props can be deducted.
We're gonna raid Shark
Can I run up the
300.
Wi-Fi in my son's treehouse?
If that's what...
I think they're doing a call-in like podcast thing. So you can like call in and
I have.
hold on.
My video to my computer's
Yeah, I know.
watching my screen, my screen share. I got that from just Twitch. So I mixed a couple things together to make it like crisp and nice, and I wanted it static. I did not
All
want,
right. I'll see you guys later. Good night.
these bells and whistles.
Didn't want the animation.